Hello everyone, this video is about the regional scholarship for the University Milano-Bicocca. For this university you can also read the announcement and you can also find deadlines and easy value for this university for the scholarship is your easy should be less than 26,516 and the last date is 30 September 2025 for the academic year 2025 and 2026. So it is always important that you read the call and read all the details. So let's go to the application. This is the home page of Milano-Bicocca University to apply for scholarship. If you already have credentials, then you need to use this tab. But if you are a new student or first year student, then first you need to create an account and then you can apply for scholarship. So click here Achidi to register yourself on the platform. Here there is only one tab. You need to click on this tab, Registrazione Web. Click here. And if you have codice fiscale, you need to write here, and you can also create codice fiscale online by using your name, surname, codice fiscale. So you can generate online, but you can also tick on this box that you are a foreign students, non-Italian students, and you do not have codice fiscale, then it will be created automatically. After ticking this box, then click on Avanti, and here you need to write your name, surname. So let's say your name, then your surname, your date of birth. So let's say 20 October 20 January 2006. Then you need to choose your gender, masculine for male and feminine for female. Then your first nationality. So let's say for example we continue with Pakistan as demonstration. Then your nation, country, so it's also Pakistan. Then you need to write the city where you were born. So let's say your city ISB and your codice fiscale. So when you click here on Avanti, your codice fiscale will be generated online. So click on Avanti and you can see that your codice fiscale is generated using your name, surname, date of birth, gender and country. So after this you need to click on Avanti and you will see the next page where you need to add your address. So address is, let's say, country, let's continue with the Pakistan. Then your city which is written on your passport, so let's say ISB. Then your postal area code, so let's say 44,000. Then here you need to write your street address, then your house number, so let's say 01. Then the date when this address is valid. So you can write your date of birth because you naturally should be living at this address as your home address since your birth. So let's say we continue with the same birth which we wrote 20 October 2006. And then if your this address, your home address is same as your domicile address or postal address, then you need to click on C. And if this address is different, then you need to click on No, and then you need to click on Avanti. So here you need to write your email address and then your international code for mobile phone number, then your mobile phone number, and then you need to accept this privacy agreement. Click on yes, and after that you need to click on Avanti. So first we write the email, then your code. So let's say it's not Italian, so you can write your code, let's say for Pakistan +92, and then you can write your mobile phone number, then click on Avanti. So here you need to create your password, and these are the rules that your password should contain numbers, capital letter and special characters. So once you click here, your account will be created. After creating the password, just click on Avanti, and here you will see all your data, so you can check your data. If everything is okay, then just click on Confirma. So we have completed the registration. Now the first letter of your first name is dot, surname is your username. Then after you need to write this one @campusuniimb.it and the password that you have just set. So your username, we are here at the home page. So just click on Achidi on the login Taneo. So your username should be the first letter of your first name, y.surname, and then the remaining part that @campus.unimb, then your password that you have just created. Click on sign in. So we are here at the first step. Just click on this box and then click on Avanti. So your data is already stored that you have written during your registration. So I just write surname, your name as a demonstration, but you need to write your proper name and surname that is written on your passport. Then your gender is masculine, and then your date of birth. So let's say we continue with, as example, 20 October 2006. Then your the country where you are born, Naziano di Nachita, the country where you are born. So let's say, as example, Pakistan. Then your province is ISRO, that's in foreign province. It's automatically detected with your country. Then commune is also ISRO, that's in foreign city. So here you need to write the city name where you are born. So let's say we continue with ISP. You need to write the city that is written on your passport, and then your email. So let's say we write, for example, email ID, and then click on Avanti. Okay, on the next page you need to write your citizenship. So let's say continue with Pakistan. Then your nation, country, so also Pakistan. Then ISRO is that your foreign province is your province is foreign. Also your commune city is also foreign, and your locality, it's city. So you can write your city name. Then your address, so choose here also, that's mean other, and then write your street address. Here the house number, and then your area code. So let's say, then your telephone number. If you do not have telephone number, then leave it blank because it's not mandatory. Then your telephone number. So let's say, so if your this address is different from the missile address, then you need to click on no, otherwise click on C. If they are same address, then click on Avanti. And here you need to choose detail about your identity document. So let's say your identity document is your passaporto ordinario if you are a new student, but if you are already in Italy and you have carta di identità, you can also choose this one, but passaporto ordinario is the standard document. And then who has issued this document, so you can choose Inte Estro, that's in a foreign entity. Then you need to write your passport number, whatever you have passport number. Then the nation where this passport was issued or identity document. Then the starting date and the ending date. So you can write starting date as, let's say, 1st January 2024. And then the ending date, let's say 23 August 2029. So then click on Avanti. So this is all your data is completed. Then you need to click on Avanti to start the application process. So here you can see different boxes. So also you need to choose the year. So current year, academic year is 2025 and 2026. So you need to click here, Richiesta benefici, click on Accedi. So the first question is about your disability. If you have a disability minimum 66%, then you need to click on yes, and then you need to provide relevant information. Otherwise, if you do not have any disability, then click on no. Then your marriage status, so if you are unmarried then click first one, but if you are married or other status you can choose the relevant status. Then if you are orphan of both parents then click on yes, otherwise click on no. If you have any special condition of foster, so you can also click here to check what is this condition. So if you have this condition you can choose yes, otherwise no. And if you are receiving a scholarship from any other body then you need to click yes in the academic year 2025 and 2026, otherwise click on no. Then move to the next step. Okay, on this page you need to fill the details about your enrollment in the University of Bicocca, Milano-Bicocca. So your enrollment status, so if you have not paid any installment yet for the academic year 2025-2026 then you need to choose first status. But if you are a transfer student from another university, or if you are a transfer student from the same university but another degree course, then the third option. And if you have paid the installment then the last option, so you can choose your relevant option. But if you are still in home country and have not paid the first installment yet then you can choose the first option. Then your university is obviously Milano-Bicocca. Then your area of course, so you need to choose your department. So let's say we continue with psychology as an example. Then your type of course, laurea magistrale is for master degree, dottorato is for PhD degree, laurea triennale is for 3-year bachelor degree, and then the specialized course. So you need to choose your relevant course. So let's say we choose master degree, which is course of the laurea magistrale. Then your course, so you need to choose in each department there are multiple courses, so you need to choose your course exactly the same course, but we can choose this one as an example, but you need to choose your course. Then the course year, so whether it is your first year or the second year. So if you are a new student then it should be your first year, but if you are an old student then it should be your second year, so we choose the first year. But if you choose the bachelor degree here above, then in the bachelor degree there are 3 years, then you will also see the third year as well, so we choose first year for the new students. Then your positions, whether you have enrolled in a regular course or you are a first year outside prescribed, or your second year outside prescribed time, so you need to choose the relevant course, or if you are repeating the course, so we choose the first course as a regular student, first choice. Then the field of your study, so there are normally in some courses there are different curriculum, so you need to choose your exact curriculum, so we choose for example the first curriculum. Then obviously the place of study is Milano. Sometimes there are multiple places for a course, so you need to choose the campus location. Then country of origin, where you have obtained your previous education, so we are applying for the master degree, so obviously your previous education should be bachelor degree. So let's say we continue with the same Pakistan, that you have obtained your previous degree from Pakistan, and then you need to write your country, sorry, university name after choosing the country. So let's say your university name, and then move to the next step. Okay, on this page first you need to write your matricular number. Matricular number is a registration number that you get once you complete your enrollment after reaching in Italy. But if you are a new student and you have not done enrollment yet, then you should not have this number, so you leave it blank. And here you need to write your the academic year of first enrollment. So if you are a new student, then this year 2025 and 2026 should be your first year of enrollment. Then move to the next step. So here you need to indicate your previous academic career. So we choose Pakistan as your previous education, so obviously you need to choose your exact country where you get your previous education. And then you need to indicate that whether you have completed your degree or not. So if you have completed your bachelor degree, then you need to take the graduate option. Even if you are expecting to complete it soon, then you need to take the second option. Then we move to the next step. And here you need to choose the different benefits, but as you know that in the scholarship there are multiple benefits are included. So if you are interested in the residence and apartments, in the university residence and apartments, and you need to take the first option. Then obviously you are applying for the scholarship, so you need to choose the second option as well. It is mandatory if you are interested in the scholarship. Then obviously the university card, meal at a professional tariff, either discounted prices, and you need to choose this one. The third option is about international mobility. So if you are a second year or third year student, and if you have planned to move to the international mobility, then you need to choose also this option to get some extra benefit. And similarly, if you are interested in exceptional subsidy, then you also need to take this option. But the new students who are coming, who will have their first year in Italy, obviously they will not have much time or interest in the international mobility, so you can leave it blank. But if you have exact plan about your mobility in the first year, then you can also choose this option. Then click on save and continue for the next step. Okay, here you need to choose your different accommodation preference. So it's better that if you have your course location, that where is your course, then you can see that this is the Google map location of each accommodation. There are many accommodation available in Milan. So first it is better that first you check your campus where your degree program is, then also check the location of this accommodation and click the one that is best suitable to you. So you need to give the preference to each of this one. So we give randomly preference to each of this one, but you need to choose this preference according to your campus. Just choose give the first preference which is nearest to your campus, then the second accordingly, and so on. Okay, then we move to the next step. Okay, if you need to indicate here, sometime in Italy you are allowed to enroll in the simultaneously in two programs. So if you are already have enrollment in another Italian university, then you need to click yes, and then you need to provide the relevant information. But if this is the only course where you have done enrollment or have intention to do the enrollment, then you need to click no. Then click on save and continue for the next step. So this is you need to choose about your family. So does the municipality of your residence of your family unit match one declared in the personal data section? So whether your family is living in the same area where that you have written in your own personal data section, you have written your address in your personal data. So obviously your family have the same residence, but if they have different residence, then you need to choose no, and then you need to provide their residence if they have the different residence than yours. And what is the travel time from your residence address as declared in the personal data? So you have written your address in the personal data, so you need to choose the distance. It is very important because there are normally three categories in the Italy for regional scholarship, and you get the scholarship amount according to your category. The minimum category is the first one, where the students that are living in the same area where the university is, and they get the minimum scholarship, and they are considered as resident or on-site students. Then the second category is the commute, the students that are living in the nearby cities, but they can come to university on a daily basis, and they get the second highest scholarship. Then the third category is about the non-resident students or outside students, and these are the normally students who are coming from other countries, and they get the maximum scholarship. So you need to choose this option if you are non-Italian and coming from another university. So the next option is that have you been living since September 30, 2023 in a dual registered residence outside of your family home? So no, we are in 2025. So if you are living outside without your family in another unit, like as an independent student, then you need to click on yes, otherwise click as no. And then do you have you are going to have an accommodation distance no more than 90 minutes from the course location? So it is that you will get a rented residence in Milan. So they are asking about this question. So you can select the relevant option. But once you are in Italy and you have a residence on rent, then you need to provide them uh, your contract details, the residence contract details. But if previously you have selected the university residence, then you also choose this option, that university residence in Bicocca. So you can choose any of these options according to your status, according to visa process in your country. So if you think that you will not get a visa before October 1st in 2025, then you need to choose the first option. And in that case, that this is the deadline to upload all the necessary documents like your ESA, your family registration certificate, and other documents. You can read the call for all the documents. So, but anyhow, this is the latest date by which you can submit your all the documents. Okay, the second option, there are many conditions that whether you are a student of a master degree program. I am a student enrolled in the first year of one of the following program. If you have already enrolled in a master degree program or a PhD program or a specialized school, or you are awaiting or housing accommodation, or you have not obtained your degree yet, so if you fulfill any of these conditions, you can tick this box. Otherwise, leave it blank and move to the next step. So this is about your income situation, that if you are Italian or a foreign student whose household is entirely resident in Italy. So if your family is completely living in Italy, then you need to choose the first option. And this is that your family is partially living abroad, or students abroad whose household is at least partially living in Italy. So whether second option is about that your family is partially living in Italy and partially living in another country, then you need to choose second option. But if your family is completely living outside the Italy in another country like Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, or some other country, then you need to choose the third option, which is most relevant option. And if you are a political refugee, then you need to choose this option. So we choose this option, that your family is living outside Italy in another country. Then you need to choose the country where your family is living. So let's say we choose Pakistan as the country where your family is living. Then the next is that do you receive amounts related to the benefits, that whether you have received any financial benefits or scholarship during the year 2023. If you have received any benefits from Milano-Bicocca University or some other source, then you need to click on yes, otherwise click on no and move to the next step. Okay, are you only the member of your household? So if you are only the applicant is the only member of your family unit, then you need to click yes. But you have other members like your father, mother, sister, and brother, then you need to click no. And then you need to add each person separately. This is very important because your the family members you will need to provide family registration certificate, and your ESA, which is the economic document, is also dependent on your number of family members. So it is important that you add all the family members one by one, all the family members that are mentioned on your family registration certificate. So let's say is the family member present in the ESA, so you will provide ESA document once you are in Italy. So you need to think that whether your family member will be present on ESA or not. So you can choose yes or no, and then you need to enter their last name as a surname and their first name, then their date of birth, their marriage status, and then you need to click on the save. Once you click on the save, then this data will be saved. So in this way you need to add all the family members one by one, and this is very important section, and it is important that you add all the family members that are part of your family unit. So just to complete this application process, we choose the yes as a single person, and then click on save and continue to move to the next step. So here you need to add your IBAN number, your bank account number if you have anyone, your Italian IBAN. But if you do not have any IBAN yet, then you can provide it later. The new students who are not yet in Italy should not have Italian bank account, so leave it blank. If you have this even, then you can paste it. Then move to the next step. So we reached to the last step. This is the summary of all your data that you have just written. You can check it carefully, and if there is any missing data, you can check. And once again, I would like to remind you that it is important that you can add all the family members in your family unit that we have just discussed on the last step. So if everything is okay, you can click on save and continue. So if everything is okay, you need to tick this box, and you need to click on the confirm, and once you click on the confirm, your application will be submitted.